are in the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage, just one game here in Portland. Now here's Harden. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. From the line. No good that time. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength. But he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
No good from Zubac. And here's Portland. Pass to Wagner. First quarter, just over a minute played. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Outside for Beal. Now Harden, covered by Kamara. Shoots the three. Los Angeles with another miss. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on James Harden. This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Now here's Leonard. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. From 13 feet, it goes down.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Now, here's Lillard. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. They now take the lead. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Pass to Kamara. Misses the three. The Clippers leading. Now Jones. Back to Harden. Here's Zubac. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Offensively, this is where Zubac usually gets his points, from the free throw line down.
Pass to Wagner. The three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Leonard. Now Harden. Shot clock at 5. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And you want the ball in Harden's hands when the clock is low. He's cool under pressure and can get you a good shot.
Here's Avdia. Bangs home the trifecta. Avdia got his second basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now Avdia. James Harden missing on the 3. There's Wagner with the 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Cash money from the corner. That'll be sure to help Wagner's confidence going forward.
Pass to Beal. Leonard, that's for 2. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Portland making a change here.
Look, you won't see Zubac stretching the floor, but he is a double-double threat any night of the week. He knows how to put his height and physicality to work, especially on the board.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Wagner's teammates encourage him to attack the rim. They love to see him be aggressive. Given these results, you can understand why that's the case.
That's it 5 from 18. And it's Leonard missing. Pass to Kamare. Over in the corner, Williams. And stolen by Leonard. Beal taking his time here. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Denny Avdia picks one up. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Throw good, James Harden. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone, really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Wagner. Left side, Avdia. And he banks in the layup. Avdia's got 11.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Zubac. Avdia with the rebound. Portland leading by 5. The shot by Lillard, wide open. No good on the triple. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a whole stretch offensively, for sure. Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Now here's Lillard. Still yet to score. Wagner on the wing. Over Collins. And it's Wagner missing.
With the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
The deep 3 from Harden. Right side, Collins. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Over in the corner, Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Clippers trail. Left side, Beal. Kicks it out to Collins. And the 3 ball is good.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Henderson, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Harden outside. Inside. And stolen by Lillard. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And it's Wagner missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's foul number 2 for him. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Clippers making a change here.
Great work. Go to go, everybody. Let's hear it for you.
Outside, Jones. Back to Dunn. Leonard on the wing. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Dunn, the bounce pass. 17-foot shot on the way. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now, here's Dunn. Scoreless thus far. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. There's a screen by Williams. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Leonard has it in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got 7.
You set him up more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Nice move. And Henderson lays it in.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Snatched away. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing on the board. The baseline J. Misses off the right iron. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. Leonard with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point lead. That shot off. Here's De Silva. No good on the last second attempt there. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no sign. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Clippers.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active. Tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers remain scrappy. James Harden said, in order for us to have a chance, we have to bring it every single night. One thing about this team, we're all happy for each other. It can be anybody's turn on a given night. Nobody's going to be upset, and even when we lose, we're still happy for each other. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Clippers moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And Van Vliet, here we go. Henderson outside. Beyond the arc. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Zubac. Plays it up off the glass. Zubac has got 8 points. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. And sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
Outside, Beal. Screen by Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac really has a good feel and understanding of how to work off of the screen. He can run these sets virtually in his sleep.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Zubac's over to help. A nice shot by Klingon.
And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
And here is Dunn. Hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. Collins in the post. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Pass to Kamare. Hits the 3-point bomb. Kamare's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Collins. Here's Dunn. Avia with the rebound. And here's Portland. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Outside, Batum. Pass to Harden. And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Wagner, right side. Over Collins. And it's Wagner missing. Certainly known for what he does on the court, Clark Damian Lillard has had success off the floor as well.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised, Kevin, knowing how much you're into rap music, that you haven't talked about his thriving rap career. Dame Dollar. He's got a few songs that I would imagine are on your playlist, aren't they?
Los Angeles leading by 3. Kicks it out to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. Lillard looking around. He can't get it to go. And stolen by Wagner. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Wagner. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Lopez with the block.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
Outside for Batum. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Clippers leading by 6. Now Harden. 6 points for him. Pass to Batum. Harden outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And here's Harden. Covered by Kamara. 4 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Harden, one of the very best we've ever seen at putting defenders in tough positions.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Harden with it. 8 points for him. Bogdanovic off target at the rim. To the middle. Here's Klingon. Rebound by the Clippers.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Harden looking it over. Lillard with the rebound. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Down low. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Harden outside. Pass to Bogdanovic. 3-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss. The Blazers on offense. Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the 2 things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
Harden bounce pass. Got it. Harden for 2.
When he's not killing you on the perimeter, Harden's doing it inside. He does it all, folks.
Wagner outside. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10. Clippers leading by 4. Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Pass to Zubac. And here's Leonard. There's the 3. Kawhi drills the 3-pointer.
Another big night in the career of Kawhi. What a devastating player he is. Fun to watch, too.
Here's Kamara. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
there's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Zubac, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 7 to the paint. Here's Williams, and that one drops. Williams has got his first basket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Leonard. 14 points for him, and it's in there.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Portland with the ball. They trail by 7. Up top, Henderson. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Lopez a screen, and Lopez throws it down.
How about the pass from Leonard? We know he can score, but that time showing us a different dimension to his game.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Williams, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lopez a screen.
2 minutes.
Leonard, full speed ahead. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
15.
It's on Scoot Henderson. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard-Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious, because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack or four.
5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Jones. Goes back up. And that one goes long.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so Jones nails both of them. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Henderson looking it over. Off target with his 3.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Outside Leonard. Kawhi confident inside.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And here's Henderson. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Henderson's got 8 points. Leonard fires away. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Now Lillard. Pass to Kamare. There's the triple. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Kamare's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Trailblazers. Now, here is Harden. And here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 6. Harden draws the double. And Leonard has it in the corner. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Leonard's got 25 points.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
Pass to Avdia. The rebound by Harden. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Beal. And he lays it straight in. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And the rejection by Zubats.
Excellent at guarding the rim. When you challenge Zubats like this, he'll make you regret that move.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Avdia with it. He's got 16. It's hauled in by Zubats. Pass to Beal. Over to the left wing. And the officials call it for a 3-second violation. Trailblazers trailed by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Lillard for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 6 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Leonard. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Trailblazers on offense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Leonard with the steal. Back to Jones. Harden outside. Portland grabs the miss. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And that one's good. Wagner. 12 points for him.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Back to Kamara. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
And it's Lillard missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Trying to end the drought. That one goes. Count it.
Assisted.
And now it's 27 points for Leonard.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
Pass to Avdia. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Look, running offense through Dame, that's usually a good idea.
Screen by Zubac. Takes a shot at the elbow, and Klingon pulls it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Zubac has got 12.
Tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
Now Kamara. Lillard from outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Beal's shot is good. Trailblazers trailed by 7. To the middle. Here's Klingon.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Harden bounce pass. Now here's Leonard. He's got 27. Baseline try. No good off the front eye. Here's Avdia. From outside, off the mark.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a 3 to fall since.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
On defense, the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. A 3 from Bogdanovich. For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Harden outside. Lopez a screen. Harden strokes home the 3.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Henderson attacking. Here's De Silva. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Harden outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
Boy, I love watching Harden pack the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Here's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Harden. He's got 15. Outside, Jones. Collins in the post. Lays it up and banks it in. Collins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so here are the Clippers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Harden way outside. De Silva with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Back to Harden. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
For your Blazer dancers.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Collins. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 10 points for John Collins.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Henderson. He's got 10. Williams a screen over Lopez.
And Lopez did exactly what he had to there on that defensive stop. He just got right in his face and made it tough for him.
Just 5 on the clock. Thibault for 3. Sinks the triple. Thibault got it back down to single digits for Portland.
He was free to fire at his leisure there. Not much resistance.
Outside Leonard. Over Thibault. Leonard no luck. Henderson with it. Leonard picks him up. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's De Silva. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Trailblazers trailed by 9. And here is Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
Pass to Leonard. Releases. Rebound by Williams. And Portland has possession. Thibault on the wing. Back to Henderson. And to break that ice-cold streak. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
Leonard looking over the floor. Launches it. De Silva with the rebound. Now Henderson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Clippers lead by 5.
72. The Clippers, 77.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Clippers leading by 5. Done outside. Pass to Zubac. Here's Collins. Fires from 14. De Silva with the rebound. Van Vliet outside. Here's De Silva. Clock at 6. Good.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
It's Beal on the wing. The 3. Good on the triple. And the Clippers lead by 6.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Up top, Henderson. Overdone. Here's De Silva. Again, the Trailblazers score. Clippers leading by 4. Outside, Beal. Screen by Zubac. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can
also blocks shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Pass to De Silva. Title for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Done with it. Now Henderson defending. Outside Beal. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by the Clippers. And it's Thibault in the corner. Open shot, Henderson. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot, and it worked out for him.
Beal with it. 6 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. Rebounded by Capella. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Van Vliet attacking. Comes up empty down low. Beal from long range. That doesn't go either for Beal.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Fires top of the key. And right on target with the swish. Beal's got 9 points here in the second half. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. From deep, Harden hits it from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 8.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time in most three-pointers made.
Count it.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now here's Harden. Here's the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. To the left wing. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
Pass to Jones. Harden outside. Fires for 3. Harden missing again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Kamara. No good from outside. Clippers leading by 4. And here's Harden. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Avdia. Shoots over Beal. Avdia can't hit.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Harden outside. Nice D from Lillard. Trailblazers trailed by 7. Wide open look. The putback. Now Klingon. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Harden. Outside Batum. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Avdia. Out to the right wing. Pass to Klingon. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Lillard missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Harden. Offensive rebound. Portland trailing here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For the 3. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. And here are the Trailblazers. Over in the corner, Lillard. Here's Kamara. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Clippers leading by 4. They double-team Beal. Pass to Dunn. On the wing, Batum. Sinks the three-pointer. Batum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Leonard. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Avdia can't hit. Leonard with the ball. That one misses. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Avdia.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
No good on that
At the line for Portland, Denny Avdia. Taking 2 shots.
one. Good on the second free throw. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue.
Timeout.
He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Screen by Zubac. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Oh, what a play inside.
what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Harden outside.
2 minutes.
Clingan with the block.
And at 7'2", Clingan is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Trailblazers trailed by 5. Here's Avdia. And Zubac's over to help. Now Lillard. Oh, one-handed!
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Outside Leonard. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. Good! Lays it right in there.
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performer.
Lillard. He's off from 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Leonard. No good. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Leonard. Now Zubac. Got it to go off the glass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to... do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty at the line. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
I don't know if they should actually look for the 3 here. That's a bit greedy. I'd take a good look, even if it's a 2-point basket. Take the high percentage shot.
Leonard fires. Misses the 3. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks.